Hey guys, it's Sequel45, and I'm here today to make a vlog. I just don't really have too much time because I've been doing homework all day. Um, a lot of work this weekend. Sucks. I just got loaded this weekend, and yeah. I had a 3-day weekend. Lucky me, woohoo! Now I get to back to school tomorrow. Yay! And still got a decent amount of homework left, so that sucks. But anyway, this video is talking about the 2 sneak peeks that released today, unless they released another one, which I don't think they did. It was about spells. First one is they're making a level 7 lightning spell, which is awesome. I took a look at the lightning spell, and it was powerful. I mean, it almost 2-hit a max air defense, and for level 7, it could 1-hit. I'm sorry, it could 2-hit it. So, so let's say I'm really gonna focus on my air defenses probably as soon as I can. The lightning spells are gonna be a little bit more useful now, even though they're probably still not gonna be a very useful spell. They're still they're gonna be even better for the people that do use them, like Barchers. Not me. I personally use heal, but that's because I'm bringing a lot more barbarians. If you're going very heavy on archers, then I would probably recommend some lightning spells. But that's personally your decision. And yeah, so great for especially dragon attackers, since Lavalunian raiders there's not really too much of a use. Unless you think you could do a Lavalunian raid with like 2 rage and 1 freeze, which to me that sounds crazy and impossible. Just over an air defense, I really don't think that's worth your time. But for dragons, that's definitely worth your time. And that's great, 2 rage, 1 freeze, 2 lightning, and a quake. That's an interesting spell comp, and that actually could be pretty useful for as a spell composition. So very good. The lightning spells at level 6 is going to be at Town Hall 9, so that makes sense. So you don't have 2 lightning spell upgrades. I was actually planning on doing giants before max lightning, but now I'm changed my mind completely after this buff. I'm going to actually use my lightning to level 7 continuously, and then finish off with my giants and goblins. So another buff was the earthquake spell. Now does 25% damage. I think they do it on any building now, not just walls. So I mean that's pretty good. So if you guys are going to be doing a 2 light, 1 quake on a max air defense, please make sure you drop the earthquake spell first, because it will do its max damage. Because the lightning spell always does the same damage, when the earthquake still kind of does a little bit of a percentage damage. I don't think they take out buildings, but I would recommend using the quake first and then 2 lightning. And yeah, it's very good. So the quake spell looks a little bit better. Now, I still think it takes 4. They should seriously make it at max levels to take 3 spells to break a wall rather than 4. Well, that would just be better, because there's no point of upgrading your earthquake spell. It doesn't do anything. That's my opinion about it. Is seriously, Cell, you gotta make. The thing that I really hope for this update is that heroes are available in Clan Wars while they're upgrading, because I am so sick of getting 35%, 40%, 1 stars, and fails because I don't have a queen. I upgrade her pretty fast, and I'm trying to get her up to 25, and, for people, that sucks, If I was an adult, I could just pull out my credit, if I had a job and stuff, I could just pull out my credit card and gem her. But, I mean, I don't want to do something like that. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm a kid. I should, I've already spent too much money on this game. I'm not gonna, jump to spend a gazillion more dollars on my queen every single time. It's just annoying, and, if Supercell really cared about their people, or their fans, and then they would do this. So another thing that I saw that looked great is the poison spell has gotten a buff. It's gonna do great. The poison spell and a free spell is also getting a good buff as well. The poison spell was a phenomenal spell at killing CC troops. The lightning spell was pretty good, but it was hard. But a lot of times wizards would survive the lightning bolt. But once the poison spell came out, that was the end for small HP unit. I'm sorry if I'm going like this. I'm just really bored right now. That was the end for small HP units in CCs. You would have to go in for either A, Lava Hound, or B, a Dragon. So now the poison spell kind of does a sort of like, kind of like a single Inferno. Not as strong, I don't think, because it didn't look like it was as strong. But if you drop 2 poison spells, it's just gonna wreck CC troops. It's kind of like a lightning spell for all CCs. I don't know if it's still gonna be I don't know how effective it's gonna be on a Hound, but I know it's very effective on dragons. So I might tell our guys to fill. I might train some Hounds and fill them up. I don't know. But poison spell's getting a buff, which is good, because and then I'll lead into this with a free spell. On the poison spell, it killed troops very easily. It was minions were hard on lightning spells, and it's kind of good that they got a buff that it could actually do damage to higher hit units. Like they could take out loons very easily. Just good stuff. And it's good to buff the spell because that's what it was designed for, and it was an easy exploit. As soon as I knew that, I saw that poison spell, I'm like, there's no more wizards in the CC. It's going to be a brief period where they will still put wizards in CCs, and then it'll just be all dragons and hounds. And, yeah. And the last thing is the free spell can now freeze air troops, which is a good thing for Supercell. Did this, even though back then, once the poison spell came out, this is a good idea to kind of counter that air troops in the CC, because you could freeze the dragon and then drop 2 poison spells and kill it. Or you could freeze a dragon or freeze your imagine how that's awesome. To freeze a lava hound. Especially when it's about to bust, just freezing it, that would be, that's sick. Lava hounds are crazy, they're bitch. I hate them. I've dealt with CC hounds and they are annoying. Any day I'd rather deal with a dragon. I thought, a dragon was good, splash damage, and that's true. But the key thing to Lava Hound is the HP. It has a ton of HP. It has more HP than a Golem, and it's not like an air defense. It's not like how fast they die in normal raids, because Lava Hounds in normal raids are getting hit by a lot more defenses since they go farther into the base because they're going after air defenses. But they have a lot of HP, the Lava Hound, and they stall your troops for a while your defenses smack. Especially this is very bad in ground attacks. While your defenses crush your wizards, and then after it dies, it drops little minion things that kill wizards. Like it's crazy, because wizards are huge. Wizards are big, really important, especially on lower level people. P.E.K.K.A.s are great, but you really need a good wizard force. Until, once you have high-leveled heroes, you could become a little bit more dependent on your heroes, and raids that would usually go south and fail, actually you could win because your heroes could, manage. But you're very dependent, especially me, I'm very dependent on wizards because I'm facing bases with max defenses and level 9 walls, max infernos, and the only difference between me and a max attacker pretty much is a few upgrades and heroes. That's about it. Sooner or later, the only difference is going to be heroes. And that's pretty scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm there. I got all the max troops. The only difference is every level on that king and that queen. But, yeah, longer video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really didn't have too much time today to make a video. I was working all day and had to do some things. So I just wanted to make a vlog and just show you guys my opinion about the update. And, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.